Hi everyone, 3D Hero here, and welcome to my very first weapons review video for Destiny 2. In these videos that I hope to bring to you on a regular basis, I will be providing you stats, perks and usage around trying these weapons out, and whether they're a hit or miss for PvP or PvE. So for today's first weapon review video, we will be looking into the noticeable but proficient and accurate pulse rifle called the Lincoln's Green. This weapon can be found either through getting legendary engrams, through Hearthstone for clan activities, or completing Nightfall missions. You can also get them from planetary vendors at times, but you have to be aware of the regular cycles that each vendors go through. This weapon is a fast firing pulse rifle that feels slightly the same as a very popular Grass Malak, and only comes with an impact of 23 and a stability of 46. So in terms of engagements, you will need to land at least 4 to 5 shots either through body shots or body shot and headshot to kill in PvP. But that shouldn't be much of a problem because the handling speed on this weapon is quite good in terms of quickly being accurate with your shots. The weapon comes with the standard perks of rapid fire frame for faster reload speed when the magazine is empty. It comes with the LS5 circle scope for short zoom and increased handling speed. Model 6 loop scope for medium zoom and increased stability with increased handling speed as well. And Mark 15 scope for longer zooms, which increases the range but decreases the handling speed for the weapon. In the second column, it comes with steady rounds that focuses on better recoil control, so increased stability but decreased range. And it also comes with alloy magazine that provides a quicker reload speed when the magazine is empty. Its final slot has quick draw that allows you to draw your weapon really quickly, so basically increased handling speed. Now when it comes down to playing with this weapon, I found that it can shred enemies very quickly, either for yellow health or red health enemies. I found that on a red health enemy it does 27 to the body and 80 on crit, so around 2 to 3 shots to kill. And yellow health enemies take 29 to the body and 43 on crit, taking around 7 to 8 shots to kill. But this only applies if you aim just at the body. If you aim at the body and the head, you're looking at half that. Now I found that this weapon is great for PvE content as you can cut through red health enemies like butter with the fast fire rate and decent stability. However, this weapon can run out of ammo very quickly when firing, as it does require you to consistently shoot the target so it can make up the less damage it has, which is also a weakness for the weapon in both PvP and PvE. In PvP, this weapon is ideal for close to medium range engagements. It can be great with either finishing players off or stripping their health down to 0 with its consistent rapid fire. However, from my experience, I found that the weapon isn't all that great in most 1v1 fights, depending on the other weapon you go up against, such as those that have higher impact and better stability. So you really have to work with what you got, and not get greedy with trying to kill that one player. I'd advise you to land headshots as much as possible, as headshot crits give out 18 to 19 damage, and body shots only do 12 damage to players in PvP, which sounds weak, but can be devastating if you fire the weapon very fast, and get the catch on the player. I also advise you to not use this weapon in long range engagements, as the weapon damage will drop off steeply, and I advise you to either close the gap between you and the player, or switch out to another weapon that has better range, or better usability in close range encounters. One other thing I didn't cover is the recoil of the weapon. When you add a recoil mod or any recoil control perks on the weapon will kit vertically upwards to the right. And this happens if you fire the weapon very quickly, so through testing I tried out all the scopes for the weapon to see if there was any change in the recoil. And I've literally found no change whatsoever. I found that maybe the first and second scope are ideal for close range, medium and some long range engagements, but I found that the very last perk for the scope of the weapon is one that I advise you not to go with, considering that because you'll be firing this weapon very quickly, the last scope doesn't help with allowing you to stay on target since you're going to be bouncing a lot. But what I noticed is that if you added a recoil control mod onto your armor slot and also apply steady rounds into the weapon, I found that the recoil is still there, but it feels a lot more smoother to control. And almost if you add on 2 mods, although you don't need to, but I recommend that if you go with 2, it allows the weapon to become a lot more smoother and accurate in the shots. And you'll notice that the recoil is still there, but it's not as severe as without it. It feels slightly like the Clever Dragon back in Destiny 1. Once you increase the stability of the weapon, where it can clear out enemies quite well, it's amazing. However, if you don't have a stability perk on the Clever Dragon back in Destiny 1, you can still shoot very accurately, but the recoil will take over the long range keep firing. So it only made the weapon only ideal for close range and some medium range engagements. At long range, you have no chance. So in terms of recommendation, I recommend you go with either the LS5 scope or the Model 6 scope. Both are great for PvE or PvP, with the latter being a recommendation of fights you'll be engaged with, as the scopes do provide a slight viewage in field of view for you. The Mark 15 lens can be used in PvE if you want to take enemies out at longer range engagements, but like I said before, the weapon will have damage drop off, and fast firing with the weapon while scoped down will most likely give you a headache. Column 2 perks, I recommend you go with steady rounds for both PvE and PvP for more stable shots, while Alloy magazine can be used mainly for PvE in intense situations. Column 3 is something you have to stay with as the perks are static, and to further increase your stability, I also recommend you go and get a kinetic counterbalance mod. That can make your shots even more accurate and less likely to miss, as this weapon on its own is usable but not ideal for PvP fights without a mod to help you. The Lincoln Green is an interesting weapon type that I've always found to have a lot of fun to use in PvP, as it is not so common to be seen or talked about as much as the Euro's Gift or the Last Hope. It can shred both PvE enemies and PvP players with its moderately stable and controllable recoil. However, this weapon can burn through ammo if you don't land the majority of your shots, and does require a kinetic stability mod to help control the recoil, which can go all over the place. You also have to remember that this weapon archetype has low impact but fast fire rate, meaning you can't miss out on too many shots, since you have to pump out enough damage to kill that player. So it might not be for everyone, but it definitely is a sleeper weapon that I could see in the near future it becoming one of those meta type weapons like it was back in Destiny 1. So, if you want to relive the glory of fast firing and accurate pulse rifles in the PvP, why not go ahead and try this weapon out for once? I tell you now, you won't be disappointed. So that is the end of my weapons review video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then by all means leave a like, a comment and subscribe for more. If you didn't, then by all means leave a dislike, I understand, and I'll look back over the video to see what I need to improve on in the near future. But once again guys, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon.